Hello. Hey, Shower Kate. ATP-gasm. Nice. Alright. So, Danganronpa, or Danganronpa? How do I say this? How is this word pronounced? Trigger Happy Havoc. Let's give it a shot, huh? I'll need you to let me know about how the volume is. I'll also, if you could at some point let me know how the chat box is on stream with the game, because I haven't moved the chat box from Resident Evil 4. So I don't know if it's going to get in the way of and I've never played this game before, so I don't know where, important information in the game is. So if you could let me know if I need to move the chat box at some point, that'd be great. All right. It says load game. There are no slots. Options. Let's lower everything a little bit. This is all fine. Okay. And yeah, do let me know how the volume is, please, when you get a chance. New game. Language English, please. Logic difficulty. Action difficulty. We'll go with just kind and kind. That seems like the medium normal mode. Oh, he's cute. Well, this is less cute now. What? How did this get in here? Okay. Off we go. Oh, and back we come. What? Oh, well, that's not good for him. The game might be a little quiet. I can fix that in a minute. Trigger Happy Havoc. Danganronpa. It's Danganronpa, baby! Alright. I think the game is a little quiet, so let me fix that real quick. That's better. Okay, yeah, that chat needs to move. I can see it now on the screen. Let me just fix that. Okay. Okay, that should be good. You ready for some murder? Alright. Live. Okay, try chatting again real quick, shall we? Let's see if that's a slightly better position for the chat box. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. I didn't really read what it said last time. Hold on, let me check the actual scene and see if that's big enough. Yeah, that's big enough. That's readable. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Okay. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it spends the cream of the crop. It sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be at the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students? A drug dealer. No. Was me. Oh, maybe.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Oh, even the main character is voiced. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, what would you say? Or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But, you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still. Here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. He's the ultimate average, yeah, I know. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night just to get ready for today. What does it say? Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. What does this say? This year's Ultimate Pop Sensation is going to be there. The Ultimate Baseball Pros is going to be there too. It just looks like a chat log about the school. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So, to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was them talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. Oh, hey, look, some pop idols. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. I mean, if she's famous all over the country, how are you so unaware of who she is? There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. He doesn't look angry enough at that baseball. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She looks a lot like Ann from Persona. Doesn't she, Shower Kate? Oh, I'm dropping some frames, huh? 1.3%? I'll have to keep my eye on that. Anyway. She looks a lot like Ann. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. She's way better than Ann? Okay, now, don't jump quite that far yet, Shower Kate. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader, too. Wow. He looks like, at least in this picture, he looks a lot like that dude from Yu Yu Hakusho, doesn't he? The one who's like kind of the jokey friend character at first, and then he also becomes a spirit detective at one point, and he gets like a sword. He looks so much like that guy, and I don't remember the names of any characters on that show, though. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. That makes no sense. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, Okay, first off, how is a high school student the ultimate gambler? And second off, the ultimate fanfic creator? They just got a fanfic writer? Like, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. So are you the country's finest bottom? I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me without any talent or anything? He's the ultimate bottom. That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have that much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average high school student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. Well, I mean, if they tell you in the letter, why are you spending so long being like, well, why did they pick me? We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. Okay, so you won a fucking lottery. Like, come on, dude. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us at as the ultimate lucky student. Okay, they spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I couldn't say no. I'm gonna stop reading the highlighted words with that dumb voice. It's annoying me now. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't even belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. I like how I added the word even to that sentence when it's nowhere on the screen. Oh, what's this? Sorion has followed. Thank you very much for that follow. Why is that? That is not where that's supposed to be. Hold on. When I started playing this game, everything got screwed up. Okay. That's better. That should not take up literally the entire screen anymore. I'm glad I noticed that. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students at the main hall at 8 a.m. I'm not sure how your follower alert is big enough. Yeah, this game, for some reason when I moved this into OBS, this game, it screwed up so many things, and I didn't know that it also screwed up the alert box. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before, and I took my first step toward the main hall. Alright, well, good luck, boy. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. That's a problem I never had in high school. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around. The school. That's not how a normal human would say that sentence. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, well... what the... But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. This was how it all began. And how life I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized. I'm in an anime. The reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Uh-oh. Welcome to despair. Okay. Do you know what you're playing? Or not even know that? I've been told about this before, but I've never played it. I've heard it's sort of like Phoenix Wright, but faster in terms of the gameplay. And I also, know it's about murder games. Do you want to save the data? I would love to. Hey, hi, weird cookie. Oh, he looks good. That's always a nice place to wake up. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. You know, like a school has. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, damn. That was nice. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust my aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the A button. Oh, shit. What? And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L and R buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay. Let's see what this says. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there, and a giant piece of paper that for some reason did not catch my attention immediately. I'll have to clean that up later. I mean, you're wearing a jacket. Just wipe it off. You're a high school student. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide? Well, the next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. Oh. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet. The weird cookie is following. Oh. And rating me with a party of 4, not following. I can't read. Well, thank you very much, that weird cookie. I appreciate it. It's some kind of cheap-looking I already read that. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, the school you'll be your entire world. Well, I feel dumb for reading the little picture of it now, if it's just going to tell me. Bringing the weird from Cookie. The Voidus. That is an emote I have never seen before, but I love it. Is that like a bird with... That's great. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay. I see a camera. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. I mean, this wouldn't stop a weirdo from wandering in. It would just see them. Right? Like... I see a clock. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Yeah, I guess. Oh, it doesn't turn gradually. I mean, it turns gradually. It doesn't, like, shift my entire view. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird to have TVs in here. I mean, it's not that weird for schools to have TVs. It's 2014 in this game. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. A door. Time flies when you sleep. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I know. I was just playing the second game and I was looking for someone to raid. Oh, nice. Well, thank you very much. I better look around the classroom a little more before I head out. I picked up the first 2 games during the Black Friday sale Steam had a couple weeks ago. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But instead, it's just concrete with gigantic screws through it. But it looks like some kind of metal has been bolted over it. If I were to knock on it, bang, bang. Yup, definitely metal. Thick, too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Yeah, good job. Good job, kid. Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is... I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean those screws are awfully bolted on. Like, who manages to tilt every single hole like crazy? You're right. I have no idea. This is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. Good job. You're quite the detective, Makoto. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something. I mean, prisons don't have metal plates covering the windows, but sure. None of this makes any sense, I agree. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time, there might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the B button. Wait, I want to see first. Is there anything else that's interesting? Looks like no. Let's exit. Leave the area? Yes. Okay. Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. You'll like it. I never played the first game. I read the wiki and watched the anime like a loser. I was gonna buy it, but I already knew what happened, so I bought the second game instead. I have no idea what happens. I mean, I know it's, you know, murder games and junk like that, but I don't know what, like, I don't know anything I don't know any plot details. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Why would he say that out loud? Why would that not be in his head? Can recommend playing it still. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the B button while moving to run? Also, you can press the Y button to bring up a map. Oh, that's nice. Press the Y button again to close the map. How convenient! I mean, sure? What is this? Room 1B. The door's locked tight. Yeah. Alright, where am I? I'm going to the main hall, which is over here, I guess. That weird cookie has followed. Thank you very much. This is not where it wanted me to go. Oh, no, yeah, it is. I see the AV room. It's locked. The school store. I guess it's not open. Danger. Oh, are these yellow lines telling me where to go? Maybe not, because they just lead in a big circle. Is this? This appears to be an exit. Same as you watched Game 1 in heaps on Twitch, played DR2 and then played DR1? Nah. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone was already there. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey! Another new kid?
Wow, that could be any of these people's voices except for the big dude. Well, I mean, any of the guys' voices.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
I have no idea who's talking to me.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Who knows, right? Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. They're all bizarrely distinct from one another. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. How's it going? My name's Makoto Negi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? I may buy it for Christmas after I buy the third one. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. I'm too lazy to give them all voices. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. Thank you for your input, Alfalfa. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment, there's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. Okay, Mr. Hall Monitor, fuck. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it. Yeah, thank you.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't y'all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. And you know I'm in high school because I said friggin'. Yeah. Maybe, but it may feel good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, So let's get introductions out of the way. Then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? Sounds great. I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. Makoto already stalked half of you? That is true. He did look up all of them on the internet. So I guess this is as good as a chance I'm gonna get. I already looked at everyone up on Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student and press the A button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. Okay. Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Oh my god. What is this screen? So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. So he's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. Well, what a stick. What a fucking stick in the mud. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Yeah, a stick in the mud. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Nagi, right? How do I... Nagi. Nagi. I don't know. That's a good name. A strong name. What? You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. I'll be sure to do that, dog. And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day. To what?
Got it.
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right. This guy is kind of annoying. Well, that's kind of his... Sure. Toko Fukawa.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko Fukawa.
Good to know. Ultimate writing prodigy. To what? To snitch your fellow students, obviously. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. I mean, if she's in high school, it's a little early to call one thing her masterpiece, but okay. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. What a world. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all. Sure.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know? That smile is so unnerving. Her head is far too big for her hands. You're right, her head is too big for her hands, and that smile is unsettlingly creepy.
What the heck?
Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true, otherwise you... I know you can't stand looking at me. That's why you're looking at me.
Anyway...
Whatever, I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow. Talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. I mean, I wouldn't lump her into every group. Sayaka Maizono. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Thank you. Ultimate pop sensation. That is a bright pink. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. It's probably perfume. Sayaka Maizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm also guessing they went to, like, preschool together. What a nice person. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. She can also read my mind. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. I fucking knew it. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition. I've been jebaited. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Huh? Hey, by any chance? Now what?
Huh?
Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys. How long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Is he saying that like everyone in the room is just listening to me have a conversation with each individual? Because that's what it seems like he's implying, and that seems like they're wasting their time, not me. Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. This guy's a moron. Obviously. You're right.
sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. She's gonna die first, isn't she? It's not like we'll never be able to talk again, and then she died.
Yo, the name's Leon Koala. What's up?
He really looks... First off, his hands are too big for his head, in contrast to the other girl. And also, he really looks like he belongs in a steroided-up version of Jet Set Radio. And I'm not sure how that makes me feel. Ultimate Baseball Star. Oh, he's the angry boy. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the Ultimate Baseball Star. And that superb athletic specimen is a weird way to refer to a person as an athletic specimen. You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all.
Give me a break.
What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, like, mega embarrassed right now. This is how all the kids talk. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that's part of national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know...
I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player? He's some kind of prodigy. Yep, totally what a teenager would do. Admit he stalked his classmates beforehand. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah!
As soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. It's to be angry, apparently. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
Sure. I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set. Well, usually you have more than just a guitar, buddy.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. God, he speaks like Steve Buscemi in that SNL skit. They're like, "Hello, fellow children." I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. Hifumi Yamada.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
He looks like a fatter alfalfa from the Little Rascals, doesn't he? He looks so much like a fatter alfalfa. I'm gonna call him Alfalfa. Ultimate fan. Fuck me. I don't know why I didn't see that one coming. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? Oh, Jesus Christ. World of 2D? Well, in that world, I'm well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. Your everyday Redditor. So you, Shower Kate? I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Has it? Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be? This guy shitposts on our animemes every day, and every post get gilded. How dare you? That's too bad about them. But selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable. You know, now that you mention it, he did say he sold 10,000 copies at a school event. That is remarkable, because what school event has 10,000 attendees? Or I would guess it would have to have more to sell that many. Okay, well, the game will respond eventually. Until then, it's frozen, I guess. Oh god, this is miserable to listen to. There we go. The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I'm like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. You... no. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Nagy, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. You question that while this guy wrote Rule 34 books to sell it at school and sold 10,000 copies? I mean, it's not explicitly stated that they were erotic fan fictions. Oh boy, you met Twitch chat. For my work is filled with deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
Yes, indeed.
It's about, oh. What was I saying about he didn't say it was erotic? It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now to talk to these 5 people over there. Not explicitly stated, Kappa. You know, I spoke too soon. Hello. Aoi? That's not how you say that. Aoi? I don't know. Asahina. I'll find out how to say her name here.
I'm Aoi Asahina.
Aoi, okay, I
My
was
friends
close.
Just call me Hina. What's up?
Hi, Hina. Ultimate Swimming Pro. Okay. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. To be fair, if she's a professional swimmer, she can't go to the Olympics. That's how the Olympics work. You can't be a professional. Which is kind of, I mean, I don't think they enforce that very hard with, because I mean, a lot of the people who go to the Olympics get paid to do what they do. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. Damn, how can she swim with those anchors? Oh, shut up. I mean, I guess he is talking about it right now in the game. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Twitch chat at it again. Makoto Nagi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it.
Sure, got it. I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah.
Makoto Nagi. Makoto Nagi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. Probably my name. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard of that before in my life. My short 15-year-old life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Good for her. This seems like a cult. Yeah, a little bit.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Chihiro Fujisaki, okay. Ultimate Programmer. Oh, I was not expecting that one. Sorry, I get kinda embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. Yeah, I kinda gathered that much when the game told me. She's also got that timid little bunny-type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just 'cause you seem upset, you must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that was good. Oh, the Voidus has followed. Thank you very much. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. Okay. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Are you? Kyoko Kirigiri. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Okay. Ultimate Mrrr. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Okay, I'm confused, because the dates on this thread say 2010. The date on the brochure earlier in the game said 2014. When does this game take place? Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at the school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Okay. Junko Enoshima.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima.
Junko.
Charmed, I'm
I can
sure.
pronounce names. I'm so charmed. Ultimate fashionista. Better ask her, hey, I couldn't stalk you, why? Anybody would recognize this one. Yeah, she's the girl who looks like Ann from Persona 5. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? What? I'm an ignorant high schooler. Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Oh, come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They'd make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh. So many dreams are getting crushed today. What an idiot! Alright. Mondo Owada.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet ya.
Oh hey, they actually let him cuss this time. Ultimate Biker Gang Leader. Makoto, not idiot. He's so dumb. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. And only 16. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. But the school's locked down, you genius. Those 4 over there are the only ones left. Alright. Hey, sailor. I didn't see their name.
I am Sakura Ogami.
Sakura Ogami. She buff. Ultimate martial artist. You don't need to be that buff to be good at martial arts, though. Oh, jeez. I almost just asked her if she was a guy, because I'm incredibly insensitive. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. I mean, despite's not quite the right word, but okay. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. Look at those thick muscles. Makoto just kind of horny. I didn't read that yet. Jesus. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Well, that's really mean. I mean, I guess it's an anonymous message board. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Could probably just ask her to bite open that metal hatch and she'd be able to. That would be quite the scene. I'd watch it. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you...
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I mean, did you have to touch me to know that? I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Yeah, me neither. Byakuya Togami.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Damn it. Byakuya. Okay. Affluent progeny. What? Hi. Nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. Add Sakura into Techo 7. Insert death by Snoo Snoo joke here. That's a great episode of Futurama, by the way. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. Okay. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's definitely of exceptional. He's the definition of exceptional. I can't read. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope's Peak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. What a dick. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. Yasuhiro Hagakure.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero
Damn
for
it.
short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
His hair is insane. It's like in a 90s slapstick movie when someone got electrocuted. That's what his hair looks like. The spirit is willing, but the body is spongy and bruised. Ultimate clairvoyant. Oh. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. He's Japanese Bob Ross, what you expect. Bob Ross wasn't clairvoyant, he was a painter. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
We're serious.
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. And then Makoto zips up his fly. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. Good for you? And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemoore and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school. He's high? Yeah, probably.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and, well, it's a long story. I mean, if he's 21 and still in high school, that's a problem. A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story. Celeste. Celeste has no last name.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
I can't tell if she's a robot or just a German. I can't tell if that's what the accent is supposed to be. I'm as stupid as a piece of paper. Yep, really long story. Alright, Ultimate Gambler. Oh. Celestia Luden... Huh? She's French? Ludenberg is not a very French name, though. Ludenberg, it's my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer you call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. Celestia kinda is? Yeah, I guess. It's German humor, no laughing matter. I guess Celestia is kind of French, but Ludenberg is definitely not. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped up in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. Okay, mainly she's weird, passive-aggressive bitch. Oh, that's mean. She didn't seem that rude when I was talking to her. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. Okay, well that's everyone. And with that, all the introductions are done. I just realized, is that a camera with guns on it on the top left and the top right? Oh my god. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Okay, time to get down to business. To defeat... Oh, wait, no, wrong story. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about? To keep the creepers out, you need huge machine guns, Kappa? Yeah, I know, right?
Listen.
Well, you see... Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. We all just woke up on time. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. How? Man, it's amazing that they established all of this before I showed up. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. And that's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that?
Piece of shit.
Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? Oh, where all that blah blah blah. Yeah, they're all covered with metal and poorly bolted on. But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about? Introduce, words are hard, but didn't introduce them to each other. I mean, still, I assume they were talking to each other when I was talking to each of them.
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Oh, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA, fuck me. My PDA anywhere either. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hat. Oh my god. I'm just gonna mute that, because that is murder on the ears. And then one day, the game will respond to me again. Still wrong, help me, Google. Be like that. Just the R before the O. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch. The game is not, when I typed it, was not the active window anymore.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing there?
Aw.
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something. And they knocked us all out and bolted up the entire school.
Is it like...
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. I'm an adult. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it, so I'm just gonna take it easy for a little
I
bit.
see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began. Who in their right mind would kidnap Sakura, destroyer of worlds? Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
That is not how you spell mic when you're talking about a microphone.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now.
Okay.
Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, what? You're gonna just take off like that?
Could it be...
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped from the entrance ceremony. Sure. Sure thing, buddy. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, I guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I want to go with you. That is that then. I'll see you all there. Bratwurst is fun following orders.
Anyway,
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here? Oh my god, yes.
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Do you want to save the data? I would love to. What? Can I just talk to them? Oh, hey, another TV. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Oh, I can't interact with these trophies? Damn.
This is bad.
What was that announcement? It was like totally creepy. I want to talk to all of them. Shit. What the hell kind of a game are they playing? What the hell? Is this some kind of bad joke? Yeah, totally, dude. Something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me.
Listen.
I remember back in 2010 to 2014, TVs were such a rare thing to see. Yeah, right? I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right? True. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. Hey, fanfic boy.
Well...
Are you okay? Is everyone okay? No. What's this? A mailbox? And there's nothing inside. Oh wait, can I... Thank you. That surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. But there's no way that's a real gun. Right? I wouldn't be so sure, buddy. Anything exciting on the ceiling? No. I'm guessing that's all there. I mean, unless I can look at the door. Yep. Holy cow! What's with this huge metal hatch? It looks like there's the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't here then, though. Alright, let's head to the gym. Leave the area, yes. Where the hell is the gym? I'm guessing it's the one with the basketball picture. Ooh! What's this door? Better make my way to the gym. I think this is the nurse. Yeah, that says nurse. Boys' bathroom. Girls' bathroom. Upstairs. Gym! I love the pop-up book style. God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls. His hair looks a lot like corn on the cob, and that's really unsettling to me. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You're right, Sakura. What hell? Well, hell. It ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop running!
Well then.
I too shall go. Hey, wait, don't leave me here. God, that scream. Hold on. The game's not even loud and that hurt. Don't leave me here all alone. Okay, time for some more tutorial action. Oh, great. Thanks, game. You can press the Y button to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late note. Yeah, well, fuck. A display case. A display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. And of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Can I... Okay. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here?
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. Same, dog. The school has a lot of TVs. They couldn't all just be for that weird school broadcast, could they? gotta tell me about the same shit about the camera? Another surveillance camera. I feel like we're being watched every second. I don't like it. I did not have the feeling Bakugan was very upset, but sure, Makoto. Fair enough. You're right about that. A door. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym, and I saw what was waiting for us there. A gym full of people. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo.
See? Told ya, it's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Well, Hiro was right. Well, except for all the things he's not right about. But in a way, not that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Okay.
Huh? A teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
Nice. It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. I'm again very thankful they didn't use their first... What was their first design for Monokuma? Just like describe it. I'd also like to say I love the direction of this frame, like the visual design, where they have the crown from the flag on Monokuma. It's really... It's just a nice little touch. Best music, 10 out of 10. All that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. Can look up a link if you want? Sure.
Say what?
What? The teddy bear can talk? Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey.
I told you already. I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster. Oh, yeah, I think links get auto-blocked, sorry.
Say what?
What? It moved! I mean, didn't it already move to get where it is now? Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or comprehend it. Just Google Monokuma first design, it's the first picture, and that shit is stuff for nightmares. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that. He reminds me, I mean, minus the, like, murderous aspect of him, he reminds me a lot of Teddy from Persona 4. Also, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see. Monokuma first design. Holy shit. Oh my god. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of something you'd see in, like, a gory version of Paprika. Jesus. That is the stuff for nightmares. You're right. I agree with you. Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate. Now then, moving on, we must really hurry and get started.
Come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so. Has he abandoned the gag?
Good.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning?
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Now then, let us commence with a most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Oh, that's creepy. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? And now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. I mean, that doesn't sound much like school life, but okay. What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack all for the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I'm no liar, of that you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? So, all those metal plates all over the school? They're there to keep us trapped in here? That's not how a human would say that sentence. That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all, this is just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. Bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught not to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth. Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Hey!
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
Actually...
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who'd like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know. If one person were to murder another. Murder? Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave? As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of human catching a salmon, right? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other is... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means, that's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other? Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering?
I don't have to say that one, he said it for me.
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
Okay. You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, you keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead. Go on a killing spree. Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up? Huh?
You know?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. You can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick?
I'm right.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like... Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What, you mean like your hair? Oh my god, fucking burned! Oh my god. Monokuma just wrecked him!
You son of a bitch.
Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target. Monokuma has no chill.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds.
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it.
What? No smartass comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out! Get rid of it!
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did... It's a bomb, right? Yeah. The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's real life, I'd never seen anything like it. But, you know, this means the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Oh, Jesus. Huh? There's another one? You son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now?
Of course!
Well, yes. I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's, like, a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokuma have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. That's just wrong.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. I mean, it's digital. How will I lose it? When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand any impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys...
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violations. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Bye-bye. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya. Ah, there he goes. And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let's take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie. That is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. Just like that explosion. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. Oh my god. My computer is really being a bitch tonight, ain't it? There we go. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone gonna betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Boomerang already plotting murder, I bet. Prologue, welcome to despair. The end. Oh, nice. Surviving students, 15. To be continued. Okay. Is it just playing the intro movie again now? Well, good game. I guess that's the end. I like this song a lot, though. This song's pretty good. Alright, I don't want to watch this again, though. Sorry. Got an item. You received the school crest present. Do you want to save the data? Yes, I do. Oh, hey, an achievement. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive. To survive daily life. I can't tell if that's the name of the chapter or if daily life is a segment. But as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. I can't read.
And?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Right, she's right.
Listen to me.
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. I'm biting my lower lip.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Someone hit me. Punish me.
Huh?
Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Idiot. To look for a way out, duh.
What the...
And we totally need to find whoever is controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him. But before we do that, maybe we should all take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit.
Alright.
Fine,
So
then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. Can't wait. Makoto Negi. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. Really. In other words, the rules being imposed upon us all. I mean, good job. Good job, you did it. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. I mean, not like we can. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. Oh. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Well, that's weird. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Game is racist. I'm not, that's... I didn't even think about that. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. Sorry, and how so?
However...
But if he got punched like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what?
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying you'll follow the regulations, is that it? You can't say blackened anymore. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. I have several. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murders or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we've known the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? You tell him, Burger King.
You understand?
Become the mysterious murder. There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Let's do it!
Damn straight. Okay, let's all start looking around, and let's split up. I'll be going alone.
What?
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might have already started thinking about murdering one of us, so I should be by myself so that no one will murder... I'll run out of names soon. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them? I mean, I don't think if you're all together as 15, it's not going to be that easy for one person to kill someone.
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never... What? Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. To be by myself, with no one around me.
Just
Hold on. Like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton. I mean, they should really split into 5 groups of 3 if they want to split up.
What?
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Such
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. What a stuck-up bitch. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. Okay, so that's telling me that Byakuya, what was his name? Does not understand the ocean's ecosystem, because plankton are really important.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it, we shouldn't fight. The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't.
You son of a
Fuck
bitch.
you. Wham. He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped in here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense. I had the sentence right and I doubted myself. I'd lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade. Before it finally cut out completely. That's one hell of a punch. Makoto, now's your chance to demand you stay in groups all the time and choose the following as your group. Hina, Kyoko, Junko, and Hina. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Oh, cool. Huh? Where am I? As it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the X button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load game data under the system section. Finally, press the back button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. Okay. So, X button. Review the layout of Hope's Peak Academy. This will help you guide you to specific locations. Reward evidence and witness accounts you've made a record of. Review whatever personal belongings. Report card. View the report cards for each student in Hope's Peak. Okay. Regulations. System. All necessary functions for a proper school life have been provided here. Cool. Let's save. Transcript? Oh, wow. It's not an organized transcript, is it? Like, there's no fast way to get through things. Alright. Let's take a look around the room. It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? It's a notepad that's floating. I guess the school must have given out one to each of us. That sentence got away from me. A bed. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. This must be the key to the room, and it has my name on it. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. Oh, good. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. Nice! Oh wow, there's a lot of shit. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Is it to keep us all trapped in here? I really thought it would be the camera that I was looking at. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the cameras, so I'd better make sure I don't touch it. Some kind of monitor. Ugh. Another TV. Well, that's what that was. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says, "Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves." Huh. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Can I see the trash now? All that's in the trash was the paper I wadded up and threw away. Thank you for including that detail, game. This would appear to be the bathroom. Rattle, rattle. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. But there were only locks in the girls' rooms. It only said the girls' bathrooms had locks. Very strange. Very strange. Whose room am I in, then? If not mine. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I mean, I would say all the rooms have locks. And I said all the rooms have locks. Am I missing something? Oh, the drawer. Okay. Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I mean, a blow, like if you just hit someone on the head with that screwdriver, that's not gonna kill them. I mean, you could stab them with it, but I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be sleeping anywhere other... I mean, you're only just starting to figure out that this is your dorm? This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Really? I still can't go to the bathroom? This is the bathroom? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Makoto not smart. Yeah, I know, right? Leave the area, yes. But why is my bathroom locked? I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. But there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham! Oh, hi, sorry.
Oh, Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good, then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you. That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. When a biker punched me. Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see...
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate these dumb kids. These dumb kids. So, we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall. Okay. This is my room. Looks like there's some kind of nameplate. The doors themselves all look pretty much the same. So everyone has a nameplate. Oh, this is... I like this on the map. What is that trash room, though? Everyone's meeting up at the dining... Okay. Well, thanks, game. It's the bathhouse. Wait, what's here? Looks like maybe a clothes shop? I don't know. It's a bathhouse. The bathhouse, I guess that leads to a sauna? Or is that just a pool right in front of me? I don't know. Here's the dining hall. I thought I could run into it for some reason. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. Or, I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. That's what a psychic would say. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Oh joy. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sakuya, right? That's not what her name was, but good try. Well, while you're talking with her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. Okay, they probably all are. This one's creepy. When purple words show up, if you press the Y button, you'll go into reaction mode. Oh, are you familiar with reactions? No. Well, just in case, let me explain. Thank God, game. Because if it was like, oh, you seem you're already familiar, I'd be like, ah, fuck. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection and the A button to confirm it. Oh boy, it's the best feature of the game? Nice. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, so do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. I can't seem to select anything. Ah, have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Sarcasm off. Oh, okay. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps on moving forward. Sure thing, dog. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock? At night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. I have to stay in this place for too long. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. I'm not gonna go wandering around. I'm just gonna wait here patiently. Another TV! This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. There wasn't a period there, and for some reason I thought there was. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about when he might show up on that thing next. Ugh. What else was there? Oh, the camera. A surveillance camera. I hate... We're not allowed to mess... Okay, well, that was the same thing... It was the same thing he said earlier, but I got points for it, so who cares? Anything else interesting in here? I didn't realize she would be 2D. That was a little surprising. Alright, what do you gotta say?
Hey,
Sayaka. That's right. By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. Someone put a coin in that camera, PogChamp? Oh, what should I say? Whatever. Continuing our self-introductions? We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Sayaka wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. Okay, really?
Hey,
What do you want to ask me? Oh, that's exactly what he says. Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually, I was. I called it. I mean, the game made it really obvious, but I called it. I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4, though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was. That she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. I get the growing suspicion I'm living in an anime. Hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Okay, that's some bullshit. Because I went to the same school for, like, at least 6 years with several people, and I definitely don't know all of that. I mean, I haven't been in high school for a long time. But, like, between middle school and high school, I spent 6 years in school with some people, and there's no way I remember all of them. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. And then she stabbed me. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
That's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. That's a weird way to out loud refer to other people. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. I choked halfway through that sentence. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. What? No, like, what? Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he'd timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Hey!
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. What is he talking about? Well, I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. It's like Makoto from Persona. It's a bit much, don't you think? Yeah, just a tad. And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
Okay.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Hold on a sec.
Wait,
What are you talking about?
what about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Oh, yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. Looks like everyone's here. Do I really need to? Yeah, I know. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Counting isn't his strength. I mean, I guess I doubt everyone showed up at once. I was gonna say, if they all showed up at once, it can be kind of hard to, like, notice 13 people, because there were already 2 in here. Like, count them immediately, but if they showed up slowly, he should have been able to count that. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads.
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, this is just a callback. Okay, he's just remembering the rules. Is it possible? Was she really? No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? Rip. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. What a fucking... You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Or not, who knows? Who knows? Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? No, I don't. You've done nothing to assist me thus far. I mean, I guess I don't have a personal assistant, so my personal assistant hasn't assisted me, but yeah, she's done nothing. I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant, such as stand there and talk. Oh, Jesus. She bumped into you when you left your room, but that... Fuck. You're right. I got nothing. You're right. So what she's done is get knocked down by me. Maybe Makoto liked that feeling, who knows? Alright. What's up? Can I not talk to you? Wait. Do I just have to talk to her? Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but...
You see...
Byakuya and Taka each went off to their own room, and so did Kyoko. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say. But I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. Alright. Do I really have to... It would be so much nicer... Let me just say this. If so, like, I did reactions on this screen, it would be so much nicer if it took me back to this screen when I finished the reaction. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and...
Listen to me! me!
There I made the discovery of the century. I found there was exactly one room for each person. I mean, what a fucking... The discovery of the century? Of the century? Really? Really? Like... Okay. What an idiot. Anyway, there I made the discovery of the yeah. Yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room.
And plus...
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Which brings me back to the confusing part of my room. God, I have that same reaction with something Thomas said. But it brings me back to, if only the girls' bathrooms have locks, then why did Makoto's bathroom have a lock? I am sure that wasn't an accident, but I just don't know why. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. Okay, well, luckily the game has my back. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here for a while.
Quiet down and
Well,
listen.
better to have than not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. I mean, even wild animals wouldn't be surviving inside a locked-up school. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honors Student? Ugh.
Got it.
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. God, what a moron.
You see...
Alright, it looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. We went all up and down the school, double-checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
And there wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off. It looks like you can see outside in this room. Like those are trees.
This is bad.
This sucks.
Bad,
It really sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. Oh yeah, I have to talk to her again. God.
You see...
Alright, yes. The same guy. Oh my fucking god. Again, this would be such a better system if when I finished the reaction, it just took me back to this dialogue. Same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo.
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. Isn't this a great feature? It's a good idea, right? Like, when you have more story options locked behind, like, in dialogue, but the story options, like, the player has to actually decide to go read them. But, like, if it would be so much better. It would be, like... It would accomplish exactly what it wanted to if it just took me back to the dialogue I left on. Thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. The problem is that they're not options. Oh, do you actually have to read through all of them? You can't advance the plot if you don't react? Oh, okay, well, that's a little stupid. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. When I thought they were optional, like... And when I mean optional, I mean like they would help you if you read them, but like you don't have to. But when they're mandatory, yeah, that's kind of weird. It was hard as, like, metal. I mean, it was metal.
Indeed.
You know, Celeste and I are on the same page here. Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
So
Well, I mean, I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we're only able to search the first floor. Because pressing buttons equals fun, right? Just to give you more buttons to press. It doesn't even really give you more buttons to press. My goddamn end key is half broken. I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling all too well. But, yeah, it doesn't really even give you more buttons to press. It just gives you a different button to press sometimes. In other words, yeah, I already read that. We can further assume that there's potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
You see.
Alright. Hey! We got Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi. If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most
Honestly,
unfortunate.
we're not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with
What the hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym this whole time? Which makes it interactive, you have to pay attention, right? Right? Yeah, I guess. Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault. God. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Wow. Slut? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you just say something so awful to someone you just met? Miss Tiny Hands is creeping me out. Yeah, she'll do that, I guess. She's also mean. Alright, guys, everyone just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Because that's something to be worrying about in this moment. Your skin. Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now you're fighting like sisters. Well, okay. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Makoto on this one.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? And I guess I'm the only one left. Oh my god. I went and looked around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
that's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. That is good. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. What? What am I, a parakeet? Why do... What's wrong with his eyes? They look like a kissy face from like Rick and Morty. Those are such weird eyes. I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. How can she possibly know that? At least, that's what Monokuma said. Okay, that's how she can possibly know that. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, and then disappeared again. He was so fast I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? No, he's he's a small bear that explodes. Like, eat her. What do you mean by that? I mean, you say eat it. What kind of eating are we talking? Oh, God. Oh, God. You fucking... Dude, like, dude, no. Fuck. You're so creepy. Eat her, Kappa, oh Lord. Like, Jesus. And his face. This is another human you're talking about. Like, she's also right there. Wink, wink. God, what a fucking creep. Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually...
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of this situation?
Yo!
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the... Where did you find this?
Well...
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter! You're really freaking us out right now.
But more important...
Never mind that. What's it mean?
It would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations? She is the only person here who found anything worth mentioning in this, like, investigate the school, find out what's going on. She is the only person who has found anything useful.
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken some other place. It's so stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn. But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Yo!
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? I'm not so sure, but... Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. Okay. Alright, Kiguri is best girl and so helpful. Your assistant found out about the food, and that Makoto is driven by the power of boners. You're all right. I want to focus on what he just said. Just a sec. If I got stressed out every time something like this happened, when has something like this ever happened to him before? And what the shit does he mean ectoplasm shooting out of his mouth? Is it supposed to mean he'd be a ghost? It still doesn't make any sense. But the part I'm more confused by is he's like, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, like what, every time you got trapped in a building with 14 other people and told that you have to kill at least one of them to get out? What?
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
What's your problem?
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that's all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. We didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh.
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what's going on?
Are you okay with
It's
this?
perfectly obvious that we've been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but It was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what we do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually...
As someone who's come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? My suggestion is I need some water. Holy shit. Because I've been talking a long time without drinking any water. We all understand that we're trapped here, which means we'll be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits, so please exercise caution. What makes you think Buffalo Bill would be joking? Sleeping anywhere other than a dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. Yes, I remember.
Let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I'd like to make it official. Oh, Jesus. My computer's just being a bitch tonight. It'll be back in a second. There we go. But why?
Are you okay with
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try to come and kill us. What? That's the most forced expression I've seen. If we have to worry about that night, if we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it'll wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct. Didn't he say the doors are unbreakable? I think he said that. But what she's saying is that to be safe at night, they stay in their rooms with the unbreakable doors. So if the doors are unbreakable and, well, if he's not lying about that or whatever, if the doors are unbreakable and the locks can't be picked, then theoretically, if you spend all night in your room, as long as no one got into your room before you were in there, you should be safe at night in your room, right? I mean, that's what it would imply.
Listen to me.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. You're talking for a lot of people that aren't you, buddy.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
Yeah, but if you're frightened, you just stay in your room and don't give a shit about the others. That's true. That's true, but it's not... I mean, I think the idea is to try and make sure no one dies. At least that's what she's getting at. It's not important where the others are as long as you're in your safe room. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I can see what you're saying, like, for self-preservation, but if you're trying to preserve the whole group, you can't be just worried about yourself. And she's clearly trying to do something for the whole group. So everyone's in agreement? Good. Then if you'll excuse me.
Huh?
Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
Well, it's almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are
So,
well.
goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, let's say we call an end to today's meeting.
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This.
So we have to just give up. And that's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today. Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use. It really is locked. Fuck me. Bzz, wrong? Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. It looks like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Negi, this is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open is because it's locked? Isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit?
Hey!
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? No, but... Well, it's not that pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Yeah, I mean, he is a bear. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door, and that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift up the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. Whoops. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! No, there he goes. Yay, wait! Damn it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point
I'd run
is
face
strictly
first.
prohibited.
I would run face first into that door all the time when I try to go pee midnight half awake. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. I slept most of today, but I'm ready to sleep some more. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies, even though I spent most of the day knocked out. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Ah, it's real. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow!
That's creepy.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
Thank you.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Alright. I'm gonna save. Oh, that's December 10th. Okay. For some reason I was like, why does that say October 12th? But it's doing the way that's not in the United States. Okay. Alright, I think that is going to be it from me for tonight. It is late, and I've been reading for the last 2.5 hours. So I'm a little tired now, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I will continue this game probably tomorrow. I'm probably also going to start a little sooner than I did tonight. I started really late tonight, but part of that was because it took me forever to get this game to work with OBS for some reason. So yeah, that is going to be all for me for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. Thank you for everyone who followed Weird Cookie and Voidus. Thank you guys for all chatting, and you too, Sorion? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. But anyway, I will, I'll be streaming this again in the foreseeable future. So, well, I'll continue streaming this game for the foreseeable future because I want to finish it. So, yeah, thank you everyone, and take care.